I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. Mark Lamont Hill and Ebony K. Williams has been fired from the Grio. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Mark Lamont Hill and Ebony K. Williams, members of the Divine Nine, have been fired from the Grio. They were basically put together by the elites, the boule, and the Democrat Party to sell us a dollar and a dream in the 2024 election. But it seems like the Grio has lost a lot of money and they decided to get rid of their podcast and network division. So right now it seems like the company is falling apart and these two have been finally let go. These two bootlicks, had to go. Nobody respects Mark Lamont Hill. He's a vote blue, no matter who type person. He takes his order straight from the top in the Democrat Party. He will sell the black community out for 40 pieces of silver. And Ebony K. Williams is an elitist. She will tell black women that you're too good to date a hard-working man. I remember the statements that she made about dating a bus driver when she can't even keep a high-value man for herself. Remember, the small hat left her during the pandemic. And now, what is she? She's sitting here alone at 40 some odd years old. She talks about how educated she is. And she's still looking for a man. But these two bootlegs together, these are two who were put together, like I said, to sell you a dollar and a dream. And plus, these two are simply controlled by the Democrat Party, by those who want to get us out to vote for Joe Biden and the Democrats, who over the past 4 years have basically failed us. Why would we want to vote, help, support two bootlicks who have basically done nothing from us but benefit financially from our pain, but truly don't support the black community? You have never really heard them say that they support reparations. You have never heard them say cut the check, because they will pair it with the Democrats are saying we can spend money on education, we can spend money on housing, we can spend money on loans. You don't need a check. That means that basically the money they send you will go to white liberals. That's basically all they're saying. But these two got the axe, and they deserve to get the axe for all that they have done negatively to the black community. See, you notice these two go through the black podcast area on different channels because they are sanctioned by those who have power. They will always find a job because they will always take the money instead of fighting for you. One thing you have to understand, those in power will reward those people who will do what they tell them to do. They will reward them with money, awards, contracts, anything that you can think of. But as soon as you say the wrong words, you will be fired. And these two, I'm glad these bootlicks was fired. I'm glad they're gone. I'm glad that they are not spewing their false intellectualism on the black community. And we need to get rid of people like them. We need to get rid of Ebony K. Williams, who's trying to give relationship advice to black women but don't have a husband. And she's educated, has everything that's needed, and she's 40 years old. We don't need Mark Lamont Hill, who's basically running around supporting the LGBTQ agenda and everything else under the sun, instead of just concentrating on supporting the black community. See, you will always get rewarded for supporting everybody else's agenda. See, it was something somebody said. If you want to be black in power and you want to stay in power, help everybody, but don't help your own people. You'll stay in power. Nothing will happen to you. And that's what everybody has learned about the secret sauce. If I help the migrants, if I help the LGBT, if I help poor whites, everybody will accept me. But if I buckle down and tell everybody I'm supporting my own people, you won't be there too long. So it's time that we get rid of these fake sites like the Grio and these other sites run by some black people or liberal or conservative whites that don't represent the black community. And it was time to let these people go. It was time to fire them. And I'm glad it's happening in 2024 because it needs to happen on more channels. These people are nothing but a destructive force in the way of the movement to get reparations. And I'm glad that Tariq Nasheed is having a rally in Washington, D.C. for reparations because it's needed. Because we are fighting an uphill battle not only against the Democrat Party, the Republican Party, but we're fighting against our own, the people they have put out there that tell us, don't get the check, get something else. So I'm glad these bootlicks are gone. I hope they're gone for good because we basically don't need them. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.